Hey cat lovers, and welcome back to our channel. If you love learning about cats as much as we do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so it's easier to find us next time. Today, we're diving into a feline favorite, the tabby cat. Chances are, when someone says picture a cat, the image that comes to mind has stripes, a soft round face, and that signature M on the forehead. That's a tabby. But did you know there's so much more behind those familiar stripes? Let's uncover some surprising truths behind the world's most recognizable cat. And we're starting with something unexpected, their name. 1. The word tabby originally came from silk, not cats. Sounds strange, right? But it's true. The term tabby is believed to have come from a luxurious striped silk that was once made in a district of Baghdad called Atabiya. The silk, called a tabby, had an elegant, wavy pattern that reminded people of, you guessed it, a cat's striped fur. Over time, the word tabby morphed through different languages. Arabic became Latin, Latin became French, French became English, and eventually, tabby went from describing fabric to describing felines. By the 1700s, people began using tabby not just to refer to textiles, but to cats with coats that looked like those silks. So that tiger-like pattern your cat has? It's not just cute, it's couture. 2. A tabby cat isn't a breed, it's a pattern. Many people assume tabby is a specific breed, like Persian or Siamese. But actually, tabby refers to a pattern of fur, not a specific family of cats. Think of it like fashion. Tabby is the outfit, not the body type. Any cat, from British Shorthairs to Maine Coons to mixed breed rescues, can have a tabby coat. You'll recognize them by their distinctive markings, stripes, spots, swirls, and of course, that iconic M on the forehead. And tabby cats don't all come in the same colors. Sure, you've seen gray tabbies and orange ones, but they can also be brown, silver, cream, or even patched. So if your cat has stripes but isn't a breed you've heard of, congrats, you probably have a tabby superstar. Quick question, do you know what kind of tabby coat your cat has? Let us know in the comments, and we might give your kitty a shout out in the next video. 3. Tabbies were among the first cats to be domesticated. Here's a piece of cat history most people don't know. The very first domesticated cats, thousands of years ago, were tabbies. That's because domestic cats are believed to have descended from the African wildcat, which naturally has a tabby-like coat. Early humans in the Mediterranean noticed that these cats helped protect their food by hunting mice. And in return, the cats stuck around for free meals and a cozy spot near the fire. Before long, they were brought onto ships to keep grain stores safe. From farms to boats to living rooms around the world, tabbies became humanity's favorite furry companion. So, if you have a tabby cat at home, you're living with a living piece of history. For most orange tabbies are male, by a lot. Ever noticed how many ginger cats are boys? It's not your imagination. Statistically, around 80% of orange tabbies are male. Why? It all comes down to genetics. The gene that causes orange fur is located on the X chromosome. Female cats have 2 X chromosomes, XX, while males have 1 X and 1 YXY. To be an orange female, a cat needs to inherit the orange gene on both X chromosomes, one from mom and one from dad. But a male cat only needs 1 orange gene, since he has just 1 X. So the odds are just naturally tilted in favor of orange boys. That means when you meet a fiery orange tabby with a big attitude and endless energy, chances are you're looking at a male. Cat trivia time. Garfield, the most famous orange tabby in pop culture? Yep, he's a boy. 5. The M on their forehead has inspired myths for centuries. Every tabby cat has it, that mysterious M-shaped marking between their eyes. But what does it mean? Well, scientifically, it's just a natural pigment pattern caused by the way the fur grows and the genes express themselves. But across cultures, people have come up with much more magical explanations. In Christian folklore, it's said that a tabby cat comforted baby Jesus in the manger, and Mary rewarded the cat by marking its forehead with an M. In Islamic tradition, a cat named Mu'ezzah is said to have been a favorite of the Prophet Muhammad, and the M was a symbol of divine love. Others believe the M stands for Mao, the ancient Egyptian word for cat, or even mohawk, thanks to their wild warrior appearance. Whatever the origin, one thing's for sure, That little M has made the tabby cat iconic across time and civilizations. 6. Tabby cats often have bold personalities. It's not just their coats that stand out. Tabbies tend to have standout personalities, too. They're often described as confident, curious, and just a little bit cheeky. Orange tabbies especially are known for being talkative, outgoing, and even a bit mischievous. Gray tabbies might be a little calmer, but still keep that spark of sass and independence. Of course, every cat is unique, and personality depends on many factors: breed, environment, upbringing. But if you're bringing home a tabby, prepare for a cat that wants to explore, interact, and make their opinions known. Quick poll: is your tabby chatty or quiet? Bold or reserved? Tell us in the comments. We love hearing your cat's quirks. 7. There are 4 main tabby patterns, and one surprise. Not all tabby coats are created equal. In fact, there are 4 classic tabby patterns, plus one ghost version you might not even notice. Mackerel tabby. This is the most common. Think tiger cat. Thin, vertical stripes that run from spine to belly. Sleek and wild-looking. Classic tabby, also known as the blotched tabby. These cats have swirls and whirls that look almost like a marble cake. Spotted tabby. Instead of lines or swirls, these tabbies have distinct spots across their bodies, kind of like a tiny leopard. Tick tabby. This one's subtle. Each hair has bands of color, so they don't have strong stripes or spots, but shimmer when they move. Think Abyssinians. Then there's the ghost tabby. Sometimes, kittens born with a solid colored coat, like black or gray, will show faint tabby stripes when they're young. These usually fade as they grow up, but if you catch them in the right light, the ghost of the tabby pattern is still there. 8. Tabby cats are known for being extremely people-oriented. If you've ever had a tabby, you probably already know they tend to form strong bonds with their humans. Unlike some breeds that can be aloof or solitary, tabby cats, especially those with orange or brown coats, often crave attention and affection. They'll follow you from room to room, sit on your keyboard while you're working, or curl up next to you the moment you sit down. And it's not just attachment, it's recognition. Studies show that cats can distinguish their owners' voices from strangers, and tabbies are among the most likely to respond vocally or physically when they hear yours. Ever feel like your cat understands your mood? Tabby owners report that their cats often sense when they're sad or stressed and offer quiet companionship, or a loud meow and a headbutt, depending on the tabby's personality. Question for you: does your tabby act like your emotional support cat? Let us know in the comments. 9. They're surprisingly smart and stubborn. Tabby cats might be adorable, but don't be fooled. They're sharp. Many tabby cat owners describe their pets as problem solvers or escape artists. These cats can figure out how to open drawers, manipulate latches, or even unlock simple doors. Some tabbies learn tricks easily, like high fives, fetch, or how to turn on the faucet. Yes, really. But here's the catch: they'll only do it when they want to. That's the tabby spirit: smart, but on their own terms. If a tabby cat refuses to do something, it's not because they don't understand. It's because they don't feel like it. So training a tabby takes patience, consistency, and maybe a little bit of bribery. Did someone say treats? 10. Owning one often leads to owning more. There's a strange phenomenon among cat lovers. Once someone adopts a tabby, they often end up with a second, or a third, or suddenly a full house. Why? Maybe it's their friendly personality. Maybe it's the way they make you laugh. Or maybe it's that comforting purr that seems to say, "This is home." Whatever the reason, tabby cats have a way of multiplying, one cuddle at a time. In fact, some shelters say tabbies are among the fastest to be adopted because of their sociable nature and iconic look. Once you've loved one tabby, it's hard not to fall for another. Comment below, how many tabbies do you have? Or are you still holding strong at one? 11. Tabby cats are generally very healthy and hardy. Here's some good news. Tabby cats are often known for their robust health and longevity. Since the tabby pattern appears across a wide range of breeds, and especially among domestic short-haired cats, many tabbies benefit from a mixed gene pool. And in the feline world, mixed genes often mean fewer hereditary health problems. Of course, every cat is unique. But statistically speaking, tabby cats, especially those without extreme breeding, tend to have strong immune systems, fewer chronic conditions, and an impressive lifespan. Some tabbies live well into their late teens or even their early 20s, especially when given regular vet checkups, good food, and lots of love. Have you had a tabby that lived a long life? Tell us how old they got in the comments. 12. Their fur isn't just pretty, it's practical. Those swirls, stripes, and spots aren't just for show. Tabby fur actually serves a real purpose: camouflage. Whether your tabby is hunting imaginary prey in your living room or once kept ships mouse-free on the high seas, their coat helps them blend into surroundings. This makes them harder to detect by predators and more effective as hunters. And if you've ever seen your tabby disappear into a pile of autumn leaves or shadows under the sofa, you know exactly what we mean. Plus, tabby fur is generally low maintenance. Most tabbies are domestic short hairs, meaning less shedding and fewer tangles. So yes, tabbies are stylish and practical. 13. They're easy to underestimate until you really know them. Because tabby cats are everywhere, some people assume they're basic or boring. But here's the truth: they're classics for a reason. Tabby cats are like that friend who doesn't try to stand out, but always shows up for you. They're warm, adaptable, low-drama companions that quietly become the heart of the home. They may not have the exotic fluff of a Persian or the spotlight of a purebred Siamese, but they've got something better: depth, loyalty, and personality. If you've ever come home from a long day and had a tabby jump into your lap like, "I've been waiting for you," you already know these cats are not ordinary. They're comfort in stripes. So next time someone calls a tabby just a regular cat, you can smile because you know better. Final question: what's the best thing about your tabby cat? Share the magic below. If you found any of these facts fascinating, let us know your favorite one in the comments. And if you're a proud tabby parent, give this video a like to show some love. Don't forget to subscribe for more cat wisdom every Saturday. We've got plenty of feline facts waiting for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.